Good morning, everyone. Welcome back on Daily Crypto Plan. It's Tuesday. Tuesday is free for everyone, so this live stream is, as usual, is for everyone. Then Stefan will do the VIP live stream on YouTube, so that one will be visible for all members. And then the New York session will be public, will be for all the Discord members. Well, hopefully you'll enjoy it. Now, someone please tell me if we have sound and if we have good image and we can start. Okay, thank you. Morning, morning, morning. As usual, Bitcoin CME chart. Daily time frame, let's see what we have. Not too many things happened from yesterday. We are still above the support and resistance level. We are still above the neckline of the W, the daily and weekly W, which is not bad. Not bad at all. I believe this is a real breakout. No. But it's something. We have a clear W. We have multiple Ws, and we accepted and closed 2 days, 3 days, even 4 days above 75. You can see 75 level, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4 days. Could be a fake out. Well, to be a good fake out, yeah, we need to close above, stay a little bit, trick a lot of beginners that will go into the moon, let influencer do their job, and then dump it like crazy. I'm bearish here. Well, not. I'm not bearish. I'm not bullish. I'm hunting setups. We have the Monday range we can play. Yeah, it's possible to push higher to 80 and something, 84. But that will close the gap and will hit this resistance. So if we'll go up, okay, we can hunt with Holy Grail. We can even find a setup on the Monday range and trail a bit of it, because that will, if the market will push higher, that is enough for us to make money. Let's wait and see what will happen, people. I'm not convinced that we should be too bullish here. We are closing this gap. We have a big gap above. It's obvious. Level by level. Anyway, for me, the daily chart is for biases, to see maybe I'll find an advantage where the market is probable to go. But I'm not trading daily chart. I'm trading 1 hour and less. So even if I'll find a setup here, I will not take a setup on daily. Okay, so Bitcoin still above 75, which is nice. Let's see what will happen. Can we pump until Thursday and then dump to have the Thursday reversal? I think it's possible. Something like this. And then dump. What do you say? Possible? Yeah. Why not? I could see that scenario. But is strong enough to pump and close the gap or not? That's the question. For the moment, looks possible, even probable, to push higher. We are closing day after day above 75. Let's see Ethereum. Simple. Similar. Gap. Big gap above, which will be filled sooner or later. We have this Wyckoff check. I think it's doable to go and push there. Could Trump break the market again? Yeah. It's even probable for him to do something. What I noticed lately, he's trying to push the market higher and higher and higher. So why we want to fight against him? No. I'm not saying to be bearish. I'm saying to play the setup and play the market as you see it. Support and resistance. I was discussing with someone in the VIP. Said, well, it's ugly. Yeah, it's ugly. Yes, even the range game is not that easy. But what do you do? What's the solution to this ugly price action? Well, the solution for this ugly price action is to zoom out a little bit, stick with clear, crystal clear setups. Simple. Crystal clear doesn't mean overcomplicating setups. No. Combo is good enough. Shark is good enough. SFU is good enough. But clear setups. And then lower the risk. Instead of risking 1%, you risk 0.5. So if we'll hit 2 stop losses, 3 stop losses in a row, you don't have any problem. You say, well, next boss. Try to make it risk-free when it's possible at 1 hour. If you don't manage to make a profit in a week, it's not a problem. Next week will always come. But the key aspect is to protect your capital. That's why I'm saying lower your risk when you see it's ugly. Okay, now, similar with Bitcoin, Ethereum could pump higher. Morning, Bucur. Now let's take a look at ES for a bit on daily. Like I said, 1, 2, 3, 4 days above the previous all-time high. Well, if you want higher, why not? If we'll accept below this level, then I know what is next. For the moment is strong. Respect the market. On lower time frame, we have a different view here. But on daily chart, look at it. It's strong. Wants to push higher. Exponential move. It's going straight up. Is sustainable? Well, usually it's not sustainable. But in the same time, when you see a move like this, you don't go and try to catch falling knives. And try to short and short and short. If you are a day trader, well, that's a different story. Okay. So, ES on daily looks damn strong. And if ES is looking strong on higher time frame, we should not be too aggressive shorting Bitcoin and Ethereum. Clear setups, lower the risk, and play the range game. I know people say, well, let's play the trend because you see the market is strong. Well, I could play the range game even in a strong market. Okay, Ethereum, we talked about. Yes, we talked about. What I noticed nicely here, I don't know for who is so nice, but look at it. Look at this one. Where is the motherfucker altcoin season? Dominance is going up. Give me an M. So we can pay more attention to altcoins when I'll see a daily M here. For the moment, yes, SFU in these levels. Can we go in SFU higher at 61 and something or even higher? Yes. Is this 60% important? Yes. Even if we'll go up, then we'll probably come back down. This is like a magnet now. But until I'll see daily M's, I don't have a reason to even pay too much attention to altcoins. It's that simple. Yeah, not for the moment, Alex. Not for the moment. They have their attention in other things. They don't care about them. And you don't see, usually when you have an altcoin season, you see some signs. You see some smart people trying to load the bottom. You'll see some big volume coming in at the bottom. You'll see something. Nothing. Nobody cares about them for the moment. That could change. But we are here day in and day out, and I think we'll be here when will happen, and maybe we'll participate. Definitely we'll participate in. Okay, now Bitcoin dominance doesn't look too nice for altcoins. Ethereum versus Bitcoin doesn't look nice at all. Yeah, we are trying to, you can see, we tried to make a new high. Well, and we stopped here and we are dumping and we created an EM on lower time. Even on daily, you can see the EM. Can we dump all the way down here in the long reload zone? Unfortunately, yes. Can we dump lower than that? Yes. For the moment, yeah, it's acceptable. 0.03 is still a support. But if we lose that level, then I could see easily testing the lows. I know now it doesn't look probable, but Usually it doesn't look probable until it happens. And then you'll say, how do you know? Well, pretty obvious. Okay, Ethereum versus Bitcoin. Classic chart here. Well, nothing new I could say about the market. Here you can see a bit more obvious where I'm expecting the market to stop pumping. This is the resistance. If we pump here to 80.84, I'll look for yams here. I'll look for bearish divergence, and I'll try to hunt some yams. Even if, for example, this is daily chart Bitcoin on Binance. Okay, if I put a fib from this swing high to this swing low, do you see any confluence with this level? Hopefully you see something. Yeah, this is short reload zone. If I'll see an EM here, that will trigger a swing, not a day trade, a swing short. Or even if I want to hedge more, I could hedge again. I could add a new hedge short here. To be honest, I'm not tempted to do that because I still have enough from the top. But if you don't have, I think this area, be patient. If this area will be hit, you can try something. Slow and steady, people. Slow and steady. Now, that's Bitcoin, that's Ethereum Classic. Looks similar. The overview is kind of same like yesterday. Let's go on lower time frame because that's what everyone wants. Give us some levels, give us some potential ideas. Calendar, remember, today is the only important news. Retail sales exactly at the New York session opening. Yeah, half an hour before we start the live stream. So pay attention to that. I don't know if this one will move the market so much, but it's good to stay out from scalps in the event. We don't know. Now, because it's Tuesday, what do we have today? Well, we already have the Monday high, the Monday low, and look at the market. Yesterday, I showed you some trades. Yeah, we had that level here, 61.8, and I said, okay, you can take the Stefan setup, entry here, stop loss all the way down there. Kind of big window of risk with that setup. On this time frame, on lower time frame, it's good enough, but on 1 hour and higher, the market was too volatile for that setup. So I said I'll play the combo. Mountain Man and Shark, 0.5 and 1%. And guess what happened last night or yesterday? We touched the short reload zone, we touched the Mountain Man, and we dumped. We managed to get 1-to-1. So you should be risk free. Keep the shark here because it's possible to hit that level. I told people to get risk free here. Why? Now you can see this is the Monday high, and as I anticipated last night, we can get another SFU here. Now we can SFU again, sweep the Monday high, do a fake out here, and then dump. So get risk free on this one. Get risk free doesn't mean to move your stop here. Usually get risk free on a Mountain Man means to at 1-to-1 close 50% and keep the stop loss there. But if the market will push all the way up there, you don't lose money. Come on, people. I posted these setups on Twitter, on general chat for everyone. It's not like I kept it secret. If you didn't took the trade, sorry, nothing I can do. Okay, I get it. This one was hard. This one was hard to take. Was a scalp. Even for me was kind of difficult because I had the Kappa 1 live stream. I just got a stop loss here with an EM. But I said I want a short. I took it. But this one, limit orders, waiting there, basic setups. Okay, so what we can do now? Nothing. We should wait for an SFU of the highs. If it will happen, then we can play the SFU setup. Or we should wait for a shark here. Or even if this will fail. We have the SFU at the top. I don't know if we'll push so high, but it's not up to me to predict the market. I'm here to play my setup. So I'm in the mountain, man. I'm expecting another sweep of the Monday high. So I made the trade risk free. I'll try to play the SFU. If we'll sweep the Monday high, I'll try to play the SFU on lower time frame on 5-minute chart. If that will fail, I have the shark in play. If the shark will fail, then I have the SFU to help me out. So here, even if on higher time frame I see the daily W's and I see the market closing above 75, on lower time frame I'm still attempting to play the range. I'm not saying that I'm right, people. I could be wrong. I could be totally wrong. But because the market is in a range 70 to 80% of the time, even if this time I'm wrong, in 1 year from now, I'll make money. I'll be profitable. Hopefully you understand that, why I'm keep insisting to play the range. From time to time, I'll be stupid. Yeah, 20 to 30% of the time, the market will be in a trend, and Twitter people say, well, you are stupid, you didn't saw the trend and you didn't took that. Okay. But 70% of the time, I'll make money. And I'm not here to be a hero. I'm not here to predict the market and be right. I'm here to make money. It's not simple enough? Yeah. Being right doesn't feed my family. Being right doesn't pay my bills. Being right doesn't make me money. So, what makes me money? Playing my setups with good risk management and try to play the range game because I have the probabilities on my side. Okay, that's Bitcoin. Let's take a look at the Ethereum. We have the Monday range also. Because Ethereum is a bit weaker, any sweep of the Monday high and reclaiming back below should trigger a short SFU. It's up to you if you want to take it. Yesterday, I suggested something. Some people took the suggestion, some people didn't understand. I said, is Ethereum so weak that will reject from 38.2 from the dump chaser zone? Well, looks like yes for the moment. I didn't say to take a trade here. Why? I didn't suggest it to take a trade here because 38.2 is the first stop and it's a fuckery area. The market will go up and go down, go up and go down. Usually it's not a good area to take a trade. But now we have the Monday high above that level. If we'll swap that liquidity, you can see we have equal highs here. Then we can play something. So pay attention to Ethereum today if you want. If we'll sweep the lows, then okay, I will play along. Why not? Aster, let's zoom out on 4-hour chart for shitcoins. Aster, I told you don't touch it. Tao was strong, was nice. I was hoping for a bounce here and then to short. Well, didn't happen. Not the best one to short and fuck around with Tao. Yeah, not the best one. Everyone was bullish here. You know the story. Stefan tried to warn everyone and short. They call him stupid. Well, you don't know how to trade. You are a beginner. Look at you and look at them. Yeah, Stefan was a bit early and I told you here to stay the fuck out. Market could push higher before we push lower, but Stefan was right. As usual, they manipulated the market up and they are selling orders and look what happened. Up, down, up, short reload zone, dumping. If you want to short, it's hard to short here, people. Don't do it. Pump, let the market pump here at least, or $300. And if you see any M or you see weakness here, maybe you can attempt something. I'll do it, probably not. Hype. I'll say it again. Just leave it alone. Don't fuck around. If we'll dump like crazy at some point in time, you can buy the dip. But fucking around and shorting hype, I don't think it's a good idea. Here's my 2 cents. Solana. All over the place. Nothing special. Range. That is another proxy for shitcoins. Shitcoins will not do anything for the moment. Yes, on lower time frame. Okay, what do we have here? You can see I have 4-hour chart, some ranges. This one is old, I don't need it. You can see here we have the pump chaser zone. So if the market will dump here, that's a good area to think long again. But if we zoom in on 1 hour, what do we have? We closed the gap, we made Monday. Do you see any EM on 1 hour? No. What do we have? We have a good location, Monday high, 78.6 shark. Is the market strong enough to just push above and SFU the high again? It's Tuesday. Of course it's possible. Of course it's possible. If you see EMs and if you see weakness here, let's see indicators. We have potential on RSI, but nothing else, people. Look at the OBV. You don't go and fuck around when you see an OBV like this. Look at it. OBV is strong. No EM, no nothing. So if you want to day trade, okay, you can attempt a short at 78.6 Monday high. If you accept below, you see an EM, you see a clear setup, okay. Or just play the shark, but low risk. Probability of the market to go on SFU this level is high. So up to you. We have a good location for a short, but is it's that location enough? It's you to decide, not me. I'm just using ES for confidence. I'm not trading traditional market. By the way, people, I need to say it in this live stream also. I'm not your financial advisor. I'm not a financial advisor. Take responsibility for what you do. I'm here to blab away about what I do with my own money. Okay? I know it's boring, but it's necessary. Similar here, you can see that is leading, is telling us something. Maybe an SFU? I saw someone posting, I don't remember exactly who, posting, he said mountain man and shark. Well, the shark did a really nice job here. Look at it. Yeah, we pumped, we dumped really nicely. Someone made money and then, well, let's pump again. Now let's dump from this level after an SFU. And on this SFU doesn't matter the time frame. You want the market to accept above and then close back below, depending on what you trade. If you trade 5 minutes, okay. If you trade higher time frame, is even better. Reclaim back below the SFU level will trigger a short, most probably. Okay. Mr. Gold. Well, look at it. We have the Monday range, high and low. We are in the middle of the range. A lot of fuckery. I was expecting a bit stronger gold, to be honest. 5,000. Well, is ranging, is going sideways. You can see we took this trade and after that I prefer not to touch it. Now you understand why I didn't touch that, the gold market after this trade. I didn't saw anything special. Look at the fuckery. Up and down, nothing. Yeah. Okay, was possible an SFU here. That was a nice one, but was close to the weekend if I am not mistaken. I prefer to trade gold. No, leave it alone. Silver, all over the place. Look at the range. Honestly, silver looks bearish. If we'll accept below this level, about below 78, shoulder, head, shoulder. Neckline breaking down, probably here will be 75 and lower. And look at the OBV. We have bearish divergence between shoulder and head. Bearish divergence on RSI, bearish divergence on OBV. That's a textbook head and shoulder pattern. We can fuck around more here. Yeah. Create another EM and then dump. I will trade silver. No, thank you. So let's go back on Bitcoin. Let's go back on 50-minute chart, lower time frame, to see what we have. For the moment, we are okay with Mountain Man. If this one will fail, then we have the shark, and then we can play the SFU if it's possible. To long here, I don't think it's wise. I don't think it's a good idea. If you really want to long, you can use Holy Grail. But I bet, seeing the market structure and seeing the price action here, I bet that you don't have an advantage, even with Holy Grail. You can see exactly what I said. Up and down, breaking the ATR over and over again. This is not an environment for a Holy Grail. Even if on higher time frame we'll say, well, okay, W breakout, okay, we are sitting there. I don't see a trend on lower time frame. So allow me to play my own setups and stay with the range setups. Okay. We talked about the higher time frame, we talked about lower time frame, we talked about the calendar, shitcoins. I said yesterday in a post about Anon. Up to you if you want to put some pizza money on Anon at this level. Buy at $1, sell at $2, get risk free. Don't care about it for 1 or 2 years. It's possible for this one at some point in time to pump. Yeah, it's possible because the Danielle and the Anon team, they are working. Go and see their posts. Go and see what they are doing. It's not like an usual shitcoin that is not doing anything. They don't even post on Twitter. These ones are working. They are doing something. What I should choose? A shitcoin that they don't even post on Twitter? Is dead? Or I should choose this one? They are still developing. They are still working. They are still doing something. Honestly, I would prefer to buy Anon, sell half on a double when we'll hit $2, wait to reload back at $1, and play this game over and over again, the entire bear market. And at the end of this bear market, I'll have a big position which is risk-free. You don't get better than the risk-free, people. And if the market will pump and will go to, I don't know, $8, will go to $16, possible. If they'll succeed to do what they want to do, yeah, I could see this one pumping. Guess what? Guess who'll sell you some Anon here at $8, at $16? You know someone that will give you some? I will. But this is not financial advice. You can choose your own coins. Anon is just one of them, one of the coins I want to get a big risk-free position for the next cycle. Probably it's a bit early to do that. Yeah, probably it's a bit early. It's not the right moment. But if I'll manage to get risk-free at $2, it's okay. Okay, now let's see how many of you decided to help us with the reposts. 39? Come on. 100 people here in the live stream? You can do a bit better. I'm not upset, people. I just want to remind you that that's the way you compensate for the content. If you are risk-free here, if you are a general member, or you are only on Twitter, and you enjoy these live streams, and you enjoy to watch me or Stefan, and you enjoy to see us, what levels we take on crypto. The way you can compensate for the content is just to hit the repost, hit the like. That will help us in time to be more visible and more quality people to hear, to see us and join us. Not Moon Boys. Don't worry. Moon Boys, I'll be damn sure to kick them out. Morning, Stefan. Good morning. So Stefan will start in 50 minutes. We'll close this live stream and then we can hear us again in the chat with Stefan. Yeah? Well, I don't know if you can watch it without being bored, because it's not something new. I'll say the same and the same things over and over again. I'm playing the same setups. I'm talking the same things. I'm explaining the same process. I'm giving the same advices to respect the plan, keep the risk low, play your setups. Where is Tommy? I don't know where is Tommy. Somewhere, Tommy. Tommy is not the only one. Tommy is not the only one. We have multiple Tommies in our Discord. That's not nice. That's ugly. To get our content and repost and try to sell the... I'm keeping the subscription as low as possible for all the members to be able to get premium content, and someone is taking advantage of that and reselling or reposting the content. That's bad. Yeah. Anyway, it's not something new, will not stop. If I'll see something like that, you know what will happen. Guess what? Guess what? You'll be banned. Okay. Shark in play, risk-free, waiting for a sweep of the Monday high or Shark or SFU. Let's stop here. Let's call it a live stream. In 10-15 minutes, Stefan will start day trading with Stefan. See you in that one. Okay? Bye-bye.